Hi guys, Jamarka3 here. I got another rant video today, I'm not gonna lie. But it's about Tripwire. Now, I did a video where I spoke about all the killers in OM and how they all kind of suck. And of them, Tripwire definitely sucks the most in my opinion. She's definitely the worst EXE in the game. And it's been that way for quite a while, but it's just been accelerated because of this. If I run you through some of Tripwire's problems. Firstly, her float mechanic, which was recently added, it just sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Sure, it gives you extra spring height, for example. It makes you stay in the air longer. But really, that in practice makes her glide even slower than Cream's. So you can't even catch up to Cream with gliding anymore, it sucks on certain springs. And the increased elevation often hurts you in maps that aren't really open. Like on Mystic, it's fine. On Not Perfect, it's fine. But on maps like YCR and Helgium, when you hit some of the springs, you just get launched into the ceiling, and it's just really inconvenient, I'm not gonna lie. And then the jump cooldown nerf as well, that just really affected Tripwire the most out of all the EXEs. And it destroys her ability to dodge stuns and catch up effectively. You have no iframe as Tripwire. You have to dodge stuns by jumping up and trying to place a mine on the ceiling. If you can't do that, then you have to just jump, double jump. And you can't even do that because the jump cooldown is so long now. It's just irritating to play with and play against, I'm not gonna lie. Well, not really play against, but just play with. So, I'll run you through some more reasons why Tripwire sucks. Certain moves take no damage from reach out shield. Like, moves like Sonic's drop dash, Amy's hammer, and Knuckles direct punch, I believe, they all take damage from reach out shield, which makes sense. However, Blaze's kick doesn't take any damage from reach out shield. Why? She should definitely take damage from that. And then other moves that aren't direct, that don't take damage, like Silver's Rocks, Knuckles Ground Pound, or Tails Laser, I'm fine with those not taking any damage because they're not directly hitting the shield. But her shield is her one thing that she has going, reach out shield. And the fact that Blaze's kick can just bypass that makes Blaze a complete counter to Tripwire, which he was already a counter, so. And that kind of leads on to the next one, sucks. Tripwire's whole gimmick is chip damage via her mines and abilities. Yet that is just completely ruined if you have a half decent Cream or an Amy that knows what they're doing. Those two characters alone ruin you. Or if you have loads of players. If you're in a full lobby, you're guaranteed to have at least 5 to 7 players, or 4 to 7 should we say, who can competently deactivate mines. And in that case, you're just running around placing down mines that have been destroyed the entire game, and you're not getting any damage off those mines either, because they're just destroying them with their ability. So it's just a waste of time, I'm not gonna lie. As Tripwire, you might, on some maps, lose a minute at the start of the game to place down mines, which is fair enough, because you're banking on those mines doing damage later on by being hit in places. But if people just go around and disable the mines, you're kind of just fucked, because you've wasted a minute and you've got nothing from it. And then Tripwire's other moves like Laser Reach Out, they're pretty decent at causing damage. They're both pretty good finishing moves, but they're literally only that. There's no point using them unless they're in a group of players or something like that. And then Tripwire's other problem is she's just boring to play because you never get anything done. You don't feel imposing as a killer. You just feel like you're running around spamming mines the entire game. And she's also just boring to play against. I'm not gonna lie, most of our Tripwire games, I'm just genuinely stood on the opposite side of the map or going around disabling mines, which I don't get any score for. And it's just bruh, what am I genuinely doing playing this game when I could be fighting? At least Fluway is pretty fun to play as a killer, and he's arguably sometimes fun to go against. Toys and Lex is both And then Colossus, not very but Tripwire, she just sucks in general. Not because she's annoying, per se, but she's just boring. Like, especially into full round, you know, like 7 minutes on the clock, and it's a Tripwire. You may as well just leave the game at that point. It's so jarring. So, what do I think we could do to make Tripwire better? Because I've just said all the terrible things about Tripwire. So what could we do to make it better? Remove her from the game? Nah, that's a joke. But reverting the jump cooldown is #1 priority. She didn't need it. None of the killers did, in fairness, but Tripwire especially did not. So much better without it. And then remove float. Again, Tripwire didn't really need it. Reach out shield. Make it so all moves directly hit it. You know, do damage. Which half of them do anyway, so that's fine. And then I was 50-50 on this, like giving Tripwire an iframe move. Maybe? Because if you look at all the other killers, there's no mention of Fleetway, everything he has is an iframe. But 20 of the next has Trickery and Embers. Technically charge, if you're actually charging, as iframes. So that's free, technically. And then Colossus also has free, he has Block, which you can use during stuns now, which is even more effective as an iframe move. Charge and grab to iframe, whereas Tripwire has 0 iframes. She just gets stunned and doesn't even get like a rage builder. Like if she either had an iframe move to use, which I don't know if any of them work iframes, I could say they don't. Because if she could just iframe Mind Blaze, that would be really annoying. But if she had some kind of alternative, like, I don't know, her mind's progressively doing more damage, or like her cooldowns get lower the more she gets stunned or something. If she had an adaptation passive basically, to avoid her just being a stun magnet. Because when you're playing Tripwire and you're just getting stunned left, right, center, it's actually just aggravating, because there's nothing you can do because you're just a trash killer. So at least if she had some way of being able to fight back against all those stuns, it would be a little bit better to help Tripwire win, I feel. But I'm gonna be honest, it's just a rant. That's my general thoughts on it. Tripwire sucks at the moment. Outcome Memories kind of sucks at the moment. Even though Outcome Memories public suck, but privates, I still find this fun. So, yeah. That's basically it from me, guys. If you want to know more about how I feel about the killers, go check out my other video on the killers. That speaks about every single killer in the game. This is just Tripwire. My voice is cooked, as you can tell. But yeah, this is just Tripwire, so hope you all enjoyed. And I've got more upcoming, so see you then.